Ever since the events of Dragon Ball Super Broly, we've often wondered as to whatever happened to Broly and his friends on planet Vampa, being that the Galactic Patrol prisoner arc sheds absolutely no light as to what Broly and his friends had been up to this entire time. But what if I told you that our heroes Goku and Vegeta went to go pay Broly a visit only to find themselves shocked as to what they discovered on planet Vampa, as on the previous video we've witnessed the resurrection of Broly's father Paragus by Chile, in giving not only Broly and Paragus closure to their relationship, but also setting the stages for Goku's inevitable rematch against Broly, as well as on the first video we also had a little bit of a sneak peek between Broly and Vegeta's rematch, to where you can find both videos located down in the description box below if you guys have not checked those out, as this is the story of Broly and his friends after the Galactic Patrol prisoner arc. As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single upload. And if you guys love and enjoy Dragon Ball and cannot wait to see more, then be sure to go on ahead and slap a big fat like down below by giving this video a big thumbs up, along with checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where there you will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to take a minute to go on ahead and check that playlist out located down below, as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Broly Reunion manga chapter number 3 special on Kame's Lookout, with Goku having to further talk to Broly following Piccolo having to change Broly's outfits, as Goku goes on to tell Broly, "I'm glad we were able to give Lamo and Chile those outfits that Piccolo had created. At least now we can finally fight." As Broly goes on to tell Goku, "Me too, but where do you think we should fight, Kakarot?" I don't think a place like this would hold, insinuating the fact that if Goku and Broly were to fight on Kame's Lookout will get destroyed. As Goku then begins to suggest ideas, he then goes on to tell him, "Well, I guess we can start," as immediately Goku pauses right before finishing his sentence, because Goku picks up a disturbance around the area, as Goku then goes on to tell Broly someone's here, as the mysterious individual that Goku had been detecting this entire time turns out to be none other than Dragon Ball's original Devilman. And with Goku and Broly looking on, Goku then goes on to state, and just who might you be? You don't appear to be very strong either," basically taking digs at Devilman, which I don't blame Goku for doing, as Devilman then goes on to tell Goku, "You idiots! It's been so long. I am Devilman. I remember when you were just a little stupid boy, and I've longed for the day where I would see you die." Basically remembering Goku, but Goku does not remember Devilman. As Goku then goes on to scratch his head, he then proceeds to tell Devilman, "I honestly don't remember you at all. If I did, then that would mean that you would be important enough," basically taking a huge shot at Devilman and letting him know, "Hey, you're not important, you're not strong, and I really don't care as to why you're here because you're basically irrelevant to me." Which I love the overall dynamic of reintroducing an original Dragon Ball villain in a state to where in Dragon Ball Super, all of the antagonists and or villains are essentially multiversal level or beyond, so to have Devilman pop up and want to extract his revenge on Goku is a pretty cool thing, especially when looking at Goku's original motive and simply wanting to spar with Broly. Now we have a quirk be put into Goku's plans, as now Devilman seems to be getting in the way. To in which Devilman responds in such a way after hearing Goku basically call him irrelevant by having to let Goku know, "How dare you? I'm not important enough for you to remember? Well, allow me to remind you. Now suffer forever," as Devilman right then and there begins to conjure up all of the energy he has. Before firing at Goku, he then goes on to tell him, "Here's a move that'll rock your soul, son Goku. This is your end." And once Devilman proceeds to fire this attack down at Goku by screaming out, "Die!" Goku looks up confused as to what he's about to do, as immediately once the blast is about to touch down, Broly quickly gets in the way of Goku as he shields himself to protect him, with Goku having to cry out, "Wait! Broly, no! As I really can respect the fact that Broly took it upon himself to protect someone that he calls his friend, and it is a tad bit weird to see Broly, out of all people, actually go as far as to shield Goku, you know, the same person that we saw him try to kill in several movies before. So to see Broly get in the way and shield himself from Devilman's attack is a really cool thing, and I'm really beginning to question if something like this will ever happen in the main canon series of Dragon Ball Super, but by the end of it, the blast in fact does end up connecting, and with Goku shielding his eyes, Broly's body then is beginning to glow, as Broly then goes on to respond, "My body feels strange. I feel a strange flow of energy surging through my body. It's an urge that I've never felt before, and somehow it's very tense." As Devilman laughs at Broly, he then goes on to tell him, "Yes, you have no chance of survival now, you fool. That attack was for Goku, but so be it." As I absolutely love the concept idea of Broly having to risk his own life to protect Goku, as only then Broly went along to tell Devilman, "Actually, your attack is very meaningless. It's about time that I show you what true power feels like, demon." And this gets Devilman's attention as he goes on to ask, "Wait, what? But how? It's not possible. How is he able to resist the force of my attack?" As Broly is completely unfazed by Devilman's attack, he proceeded to tell him, "And now, I'm going to grind your bones to dust and send you to a world where you will never be able to escape from. Let me show you how." As Broly then clenches his fist, Devilman is absolutely terrified as to what Broly had just said, as Devilman went on to cry out, "What the hell are you? You're a freak!" And with Devilman quickly fleeing the scene, Goku went along to tell Broly, "Hey Broly, I think you may have scared him off. He doesn't seem like he wanted to fight anymore. That was weird, but thank you for taking that attack from me." As the narration went along to state, Goku and Broly began to train together a few minutes later. And with Goku having to be shown talking to Broly outside of Capsule Corp, Broly went along to tell Goku, "Shile told me not to get carried away like last time once we fight. It wouldn't be something that she would like if she found out, so yeah." As Goku went along to comment, "Is she always worried about your power like this?" As Broly responds, "Only when I start to train." And with Goku having to sit there pondering on some kind of an idea to tell Broly to pass on to Shile, Goku went along to tell Broly, "There has to be a way for you to lighten the mood so you can train more. Let me think. Hey, I got it! I have a friend who is a real ladies man, you see. Me and Vegeta don't really do the things that he does, but from what I can remember, he has a great way of making women feel happy. I think that if we run with this idea, then Shile won't ever bother you about training with your full power ever again. It's the perfect idea. So here's what we're going to do." So Goku has somewhat of a plan in order to convince Shile to allow Broly to use his full power to train, because Shile is afraid that Broly is going to destroy everything if he were to use his full power at any capacity. As we go back to Planet Vampa, we notice how seemingly enough a person that has on Broly's gi steps down, as this individual goes on to state, "Hey there, sweet cheeks. Just thought I'd stop by and pay you a little visit." As Shile slowly turns around, she goes on to ask, "Sweet cheeks? Broly?" Which, bear in mind, this is all Goku's idea, as we have what seemingly looks like a small flashback before this individual arrived. Lamo goes on to ask Shile, "Hey Shile, do you happen to know if Broly left with Goku?" As Shile responded, "Yeah, they actually went to Earth to train. Goku kept insisting and he was really starting to get annoying about sparring with Broly, so I just let him." And as we go back to Shile, who seems to be very shocked and very concerned about this individual having to approach her, she goes on to cry out, "You're not Broly! You're an imposter! How in the world did you get here? And where is Broly?" As to our surprise, Yamcha is dressed up as Broly, as Yamcha goes on to tell her, "Haha, what do you mean, Shile? I am Broly. And besides, what kind of lover would I be if I didn't bring you back something from Earth as a token for letting me train with Son Goku? Are you ready?" So Goku's master plan here was assumingly to get Yamcha to dress up as Broly and to kind of cater to her in a romantic way, that way she can lay off Broly Broly from using his full power, as Yamcha finally gets undressed, seemingly resembling that of Broly to the T, even without a shirt. Yamcha then goes on to pull out a bouquet of flowers as he goes on to tell Shile, "And these are for you, my lady. I know I'm often selfish and always want to train and never pay attention to you, but I figured these would lighten the mood and show you how much I care for you. I'm sure you're going to enjoy these. Now, could you consider allowing me to use my full power to train from time to time, babe? I promise I won't destroy anything. I just want to get stronger so I can look cooler in front of my new friends. And maybe if you consider, I'll also make sweet love to," and then as soon as Yamcha's about to finish, a laser beam goes hurtling right by his face, basically blowing up whatever's in the background behind him, as Yamcha not only drops the flowers, but he's absolutely shook to his core. With Shile holding a ray gun, she then goes on to tell Yamcha, "You have 5 seconds to tell me who you are and where Broly is, or I am going to blow your head clean off your body. Start talking or I'll start shooting. Now!" As Yamcha quickly tries to plead with her, he goes on to tell her, "Whoa, wait, don't shoot! This wasn't even my idea. It was Goku's. He insisted that we do something to lighten you off of Broly using his full power to train here. Come on!" And with Shile having to respond, she goes on to tell Yamcha, "The only thing I'm going to light up is going to be you. So here's a message for you to give to Goku about playing pranks like that to me again." As the manga chapter special comes to a close. Now, this is all a setup that's eventually going to lead to Goku having to spar with Broly, because if you pay attention back to manga chapter number 1, the manga chapter number 2 special, and now, it would appear that we're getting slice of life kind of like filler going on here. Lots of talking, lots of connections being established, people getting to meet one another, Broly having to be more expressive, bringing back Paragus, Piccolo assisting him with his gi, so everything seems to showcase a very different side to Broly, as we are going to be covering the finale on tomorrow's video, in which showcases Goku and Broly having to fight against a very uncommon person, two in which nobody in this community would ever expect for them to fight. So again, I do encourage you guys to tune back in for that. But in the end, I would like to get your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think they should do with Broly's character once Dragon Ball Super ends up returning in the form of the anime? And after the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc, do you think that we should get more of an inside first look as to what Broly had been up to, what he had been doing, if he had gotten stronger, if somehow he had been manipulated to do the wrong things? I want to get your thoughts in the comments, guys. Again, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys like this video, then be sure to drop a big thumbs up and slap a like down below if you guys are excited to see more. Also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, join my Discord. All the links will be located down in the description box below, as well as the source to where I found this original fan manga at, located down below. Thank you all so much for your time. I can't wait personally to see Goku versus Broly, not just in the fan manga adaptation, but hopefully one day again in Dragon Ball Super. But until then, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So again, thank you all so much for your time. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, guys. Peace.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes, but Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!